Hey guys, what's up? Noah the Nintendo Nerd here, and happy Halloween! Oh, wait. It's November now, isn't it? Well, shit. You know what? Screw it. I'm still gonna do a Halloween special. Nobody can stop me, so why not? Let's do this. So what game will I be looking at today? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's sure as hell not Luigi's Mansion. I mean, that's way too easy. Come on. A Nintendo nerd reviewing Luigi's Mansion? No thanks. Instead, I'm gonna review Luigi's Mansion Dark. I've got an even better game. The best in its genre, in fact. So, hold on to your butts, because today we're gonna be taking a look at Resident Evil 4, originally on the GameCube, but later ported to the PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii, and HD ports on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Resident Evil 4.
Before we get started, let's have a quick history lesson. The original Resident Evil was the first game to use the term survival horror back in 1996. But after 9 years, the formula for survival horror was getting kind of old, and Capcom knew this. So what did they do about it? They attempted to redefine the genre that they created. And their first attempt resulted in Devil May Cry. Yes, Devil May Cry was originally a Resident Evil game, but series creator Shinji Mikami felt it strayed too far from survival horror, and so it became an independent game that turned into a series and recently got a reboot, and I'll shut up because you already know all this already. The Resident Evil 4 we know today went through a 4-year development period. Did all those years of work pay off? Let's see. Our story takes place 6 years after Resident Evil 2. Leon Kennedy is sent on a mission to rescue the president's daughter, Ashley, who has been kidnapped by a freaky cult in Spain. That's it. That's all you really need to know going in. The plot gets more interesting as the game goes on, of course, but you know me, no spoilers in my reviews, no way. Did I mention that there are literally no zombies either? Yup, none. But we get crazy Spanish people instead, so it's all good. Seriously though, you fight crazy Spanish villagers who are all a part of this cult. It's actually a nice replacement from zombies. There is no time wasted either. About 10 minutes in, Leon will get trapped in a cabin with an angry mob of villagers trying to kill him. This is some intense shit. It gets my heart beating every time. The gameplay is the most notable difference from previous games in the series. You control Leon from a third-person, over-the-shoulder perspective that is now part of every Resident Evil game nowadays. It was different back when it came out, yes, but different isn't bad. In fact, it's the gameplay that makes this game perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's fast-paced and adds action to survival horror. There's still a lot of the run away shoot mechanic that Resident Evil games are known for, but it's made a lot more fun because of how important the action is. You get more control over the camera too, which is always a good thing. Aiming and shooting has never been easier either. Full analog controls make it a breeze and very satisfying with every shot. Say you're low on ammo and know that you won't be able to take out all the baddies you're faced with. Simply injure them by shooting their knee and they'll fall to the ground. Or, if you're using a shotgun, it's possible to headshot multiple enemies in a row with one shot. It is genius. And that's not mentioning Ashley either. Once you find Ashley, it becomes a giant escort mission, which is surprisingly not a bad thing. Ashley is defenseless and low on health. If she dies or gets taken away, game over. You'll find yourself telling Ashley to hide in various objects often in order to keep her out of trouble. Damn teenagers. Sometimes you'll even get to take control of Ashley when the two become separated. All she has is a flashlight, and it becomes a classic horror scenario as you try to get to safety. I love it. Oh yeah, and if you look up at Ashley when she's above a ledge or going down a ladder, she says the best thing I have ever heard in a survival horror game.
Oh, you pervert! Hey, what are you looking at? Oh, you pervert!
Yeah, Leon, come on, stop being such a perv. She's the president's daughter, for God's sake.
No thanks, bro.
And speaking of nice views, the graphics in Resident Evil 4 were groundbreaking at the time. And to be honest, it's even better than some games that are made today. The environments you go through, from abandoned villages to a castle, are huge and beautiful. Another one of the best parts about Resident Evil 4 is its massive boss battles. Damn, are they challenging and quite frankly epic. I had never seen such huge and creepy beasts in a game before. Finally, let's talk about the unique item management. You do find more ammo and green herbs around the map, but the catch is your limited item space. All of your items have to fit in your suitcase. You can rearrange your items like a game of Tetris to make it all fit, but if it doesn't, you'll have to leave it behind. You could eventually upgrade your suitcase, which will become essential to your adventure. Buying items is one of the best parts of the game for me. Why? Because it has what may be the best items merchant of any video game ever.
got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I love this guy. He's creepy, and even though I'm a stranger, he treats me like a friend. Thanks, creepy old item merchant. You ain't no stranger to me.
And there you have it, my thoughts on Resident Evil 4. The Resident Evil franchise may be going downhill nowadays, besides for Revelations, but we'll always have this classic game to fall back on. That's why I give Resident Evil 4 a 10 out of 10. Surprising, I know, who would ever rate this game so high? This is the definition of survival horror games, and pretty much video games as a whole. It is an absolute masterpiece which every gamer needs to experience. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it took so long to get out. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of making reviews. If you're new to my channel and liked what you saw here, you can click that subscribe button down below to find out when I upload more videos. Also make sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment, I really appreciate it. And while you're at it, Google has forced us creators to make a Google Plus account. So if you want to add me to your circle or whatever they call it, you can find links to my Google Plus in the description below. That's it for now, and I'll be back soon with a very special game review. So until next time, take it easy.